Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it please for Pope John Paul Catholic Academy, Dorchester and Mattapan, Massachusetts. Fantastic. Guramira Mahaglav. Yeah, let's hear it for them again. Yeah. Sean, I'm going to leave this for you. Away. My name is Terry Gillen, and I am charged and very honoured to be the chairman of the World Irish Dancing Championships, and I'm delighted that I'm here in Boston to chair this event that I'm sure is going to be the most amazing World Championships in our 42 years. I'm sure none of my guests on stage need to be introduced, but just for formality, I think we should introduce everybody. And I would like to say a huge thank you and appreciation and introduce this gentleman here, who's Mayor Thomas Menino. On his left is an Octaron of Commissioner in Gaelica, Eilish O'Dollig. The lady in the blue, a familiar face to all of you, is our honoree and also a Boston resident, needs no introduction, Rita O'Shea Chaplin. And Rita is our guest of honor for the week and our honoree, and we're delighted to have her here. And last but not least, the gentleman with the very cool necklace, he is the Cathaoirleach, which is the chairperson also of An Commissioner in Gaelica, Mr. Sean McDonagh. So, with no further delay, I would like to ask Mr. Sean McDonagh to come and say a few words to you.
Mayor Menino, Uachtaráin and Comisiún le Rinci Gaeltacha, honoree Rita O'Shea, a cho-oifigí is a chairde go léir. Is mór an honor is an privilege domsa mar cathaoirleach an Comisiún le Rinci Gaeltacha, fíor chuoin fáilte a chur roimh go léir inniu. Don ócáid speisialta seo I Maston I Mlíana. Tá mid crinithe san urignamh farsing seo an Hain Centre, ní amháin do chomórtasaí oireachtas rinkin a crinne, ach chun ar ngéalachas, cultúr, teanga, ceol is náisiúnachas na hÉireann a chealúrú. Tá mid ar bís a bheith an seo don dara uair a bháin sna Stáit Aontaithe, don éile ghaolach seo. Féile a bhalaíonn le chéile clán na hÉireann ó ceithre chornéil an domhain is lucht an rinke ó na mórrain a lig. Mayor Menino, Lady President Isogrini Ushla, it is indeed right and proper that as we assemble here in the spacious Hain Centre in the heart of Boston, in the cradle of liberty, that we should be extremely proud that despite all the pessimism of today's world, we are gathering for a celebration of all that is good in our Irish culture, in our heritage, and what makes us uniquely Irish. It is very fitting that we should be here in America's walking city in 2013 to celebrate such an enormous event in this, the 50th anniversary of the visit of one of this city's, indeed one of this state's most famous sons, because it was in June 1963, 50 years ago, that President John Fitzgerald Kennedy visited the Kennedy homeland back in Ireland. And just as today, back then, many of our people were going through the worst of times and enduring a season of darkness. And yet his visit that summer brought instead a season of light, and our winter of despair became instead a spring of hope. And gathering here in Boston, the home of so many Irish immigrants, some of whom have settled here for many years, while others have recently arrived, just a few short days after we have celebrated the feast of our national apostle, St. Patrick, that we can reflect on our shared past and have come to celebrate that unique culture and heritage with each other in our communities and show our gratitude to all who have brought us thus far. We can truly celebrate together a positive Irishness and take pride in the impact and resonance of Irish culture and heritage across the world. We have every reason to celebrate the creativity, the community spirit, and the rich culture for which the Irish as a nation are rightly recognised. I am very proud to be the chairperson of An Comisiún le Rinche Gaeltacha as we bring the World Irish Dancing Championships to this city that so many Irish immigrants call home. As I am proud of the welcome you and your city have already given to me and to the Irish dance family, as is shown by the very presence today of Mayor Menino at our opening ceremony. Our presence here in Boston and your welcome symbolize the many and enduring links which have bound the Irish and American peoples since the earliest days. Mr. Mayor, your record as a person with a strong work ethic, with a policy of inclusion, as well as a strong commitment to social, educational, economic and environmental advancement, has endeared you to a whole new generation of citizens, the Irish included. Although our two nations may be divided by distance, they are very much united in heart and in history. No nation has ever believed more deeply in Ireland's cause than the people of the United States. And no country has contributed more to building this nation than Ireland's sons and daughters. In earlier centuries, these immigrants left behind hearts, fields, and a nation yearning to be free. And sadly, in recent years, they come once again to leave our shores to make new lives and new homes here. It is no wonder that James Joyce described the Atlantic Ocean as a bowl of tears. However, we must continue to believe that our future is as promising as our past is proud. We must continue to believe that as we face the economic challenges of the present and the technological advances of the future, once more, the world will owe much to what President Kennedy described as the little 5 feet nations. The greatest art in the world has been the work of little nations. The most enduring literature of the world came from little nations. The heroic deeds that thrill humanity through many generations were the deeds of little nations. And dare I say it, the great art form which we call our Irish dance has come from our little nation. We may not be a rich and powerful nation, and yet through our dance, its influences on the world has been rich, powerful, thrilling, and contagious. It is easy to see why, paraphrasing George Bernard Shaw, Boston's most famous son, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, declared, "Other people see things as they are. The Irish dream things that never were, and say, why not?" It is that quality of the Irish and of the former and founding members of this organization, that remarkable combination of hope, vision, confidence, and imagination, which inspired these men and women to set up Oireachtas Rink in Acrina in 1970. And these were the people who could dream things that never were and ask, why not? And so as we gather in Boston for what will undoubtedly be a wonderful event and a celebration of our dance, we welcome our competitors from across North America, Australia, New Zealand, Great Britain, Europe, Russia, and of course, from the 4 green fields, the 4 provinces of Ireland. Events such as these do not happen. They depend on the voluntary services of so many. My term as chairperson of An Comisiún comes to an end in a few months, and I must declare here today that I am so proud of the voluntary efforts given so freely by so many of our committees and subcommittees over past years. To the officers and members of An Comisiún, to the members of the Coiste Oireachtasaigh under the chairmanship of Terry Gillen, to our sponsors and benefactors, to those in the local area organising committee under the guidance of Patrick Connolly, all those who have worked tirelessly here in the Boston area to make this event a success, we say, Míle Míle Buíochas. A great Irish poet once wrote, I believe profoundly in the future of Ireland, that it is an island of destiny, that the destiny will be glorious, and when our hour has come, we will have something to give the world. This week, I believe we have something indeed, something precious to give the world. I hope that you all enjoy being part of it. And now it is my great privilege and honour to ask Mayor Menino to speak to you.
Thank you, Sean, for that introduction. Thank you for those wonderful words. And welcome to the city of Boston. And you might think I'm having a hard time getting up. It's only my legs, that's all. We'll get through those. But let me just say, it's wonderful today to welcome the World Irish Dancing Championship to the city of Boston. Let me just say that this is the second time this competition has been held in the United States, and we are really thrilled to host it. I extend a welcome to all 4,500 competitors, your family, and your friends. And when they asked me to do this, I said, I love step dancing. You know, we went through St. Patrick's Week, a month, a year. I know South Boston has a St. Patrick's Day that doesn't just March 17th. It's about 4 weeks before and 4 weeks after. And you have to go to more events. And I honestly believe, I think it's, I told Rita, I love to see the young people step dancing out there with their costumes and their dress and their hair and just how beautiful they are. The Irish tradition in Boston is one of America's great stories. You know, thousands of Irish immigrants helped to build our city, strengthen our neighborhood, enrich our culture. Boston is also greater today for what they gave our city and what the descendants continue to give to Boston. I want to recognize a couple of our local champions, including Melissa McCarthy. Where's Melissa? Is she here? Ashley Smith. Where's Ashley? And also Rita O'Shea. You know, for folks who don't know, she's been teaching Irish dance for approximately 60 years. And has done so much for the Irish dancers of our city. Thank you, Rita. And with her tonight, is her teacher. This young woman right here is her teacher. Imagine that. One of the best things about the Irish tradition is not the corned beef and cabbage. All right, we got that? Okay. It's a celebration of the arts, especially dancing you are all taking part in over the next few days. But Irish dance is just popular in Boston. It's popular across this world. I understand we have people from 33 countries competing here this year. And I just say, I think this year's competition promises to be the best of all. In closing, let me say, I know you have a busy schedule. If you have time, get out and explore the city. It's a walk-in city. It's a safe city. It has really changed over the last 20 years. So check out our waterfront, visit a museum, drop into our many restaurants. You won't be disappointed. I thank you for this opportunity to welcome you to our city. I wish you have a lot of fun and a great competition. Enjoy our stay, and thanks a million, and good luck to all.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of An Comisiún Rinchar Gaelcha, we would like to present Mayor Menino with a memento from our event here with our crest for this year, with very famous Paul Revere in the front. We want to say a huge, huge thank you to the Mayor. And the boxes at the side, Sean. So. Okay, we have some entertainment planned for you. And just before we do that, please give a huge round of applause to all my guests on stage. Mayor Menino, Anotaran, Ailish O'Doyle, our guest of honour, Rita O'Shea Chaplain, and of course, Uachtaráin An Comisiún, Sean McDonagh. Now you can sit wherever you want to. Are you going down or stuff? That's I think. Katie, where's the best place for them to sit to watch us? And that one's not watching. Yeah, there will be good. Okay, folks, we have the entertainment part. So, rather than break the entertainment through, I'd just like you to give me a couple of minutes of your attention. I'm going to introduce to you all of our entertainment together, and then I'm going to leave the stage because I'm not part of it. And ask you to enjoy a fantastic show that has been arranged. Before I do this, it would be very remiss of me to take any credit for what happened here today on the stage. This, in its entirety, was organised by a local South Boston dance teacher, very well known to you. I'd like you very quickly to get on the stage and take a bow, and please give a big round of applause to Peggy Woods Doherty. All her work. So, we decided when we came to Boston that we have a lot of dance to celebrate over our years. And we're going to celebrate our dance from its oldest form of dancing, which we know in Ireland as sean-nós dancing. But the guy who performs with you is certainly not sean-nós himself. Brian Cunningham is one of the most exciting sean-nós or old-style dancers that have come from our country in a long time. At 26 years, he's won all his major dance presentations and competitions, and he's worked for the President of Ireland, and he also worked in Japan on an official state visit, and in South Korea. For those of you who are exiles of Ireland like me, the big show in Ireland is the Late Late Show. Once you're on the Late Late Show, you know you've made it in Ireland. Brian also tours with a band called Chiaba. In 2009, the New England region, which I am very, very honoured to be also the regional director of, came home with a number of world champions. So we hope we're going to do the same thing in Boston, because we're home. However, in 2009, New England made a double championship, and we are very, very honoured that we won both the senior ladies with Ashley Smith from the Smith Houlihan School, and also Scott Doherty from the O'Shea Chaplin School. And once again, just a side note for you, we were very, very proud of both of these dancers bringing their title back. But a man from this region was the first one to bring it back, and we have him so exhausted this week from working to put this event on. But the first world champion coming here was actually Liam Harney. And so we move on to what is probably our dance future. We have a fantastic performance by a group of people called Hammer Step. And they strive to kind of mix everything, cultural, socio-economic differences. And they build themselves in hoping to do this through a nuanced integration of historically rebellious forms of urban movement. I've just seen them and they're fabulous, so that's really big long words for being fantastic. It was founded by Gareth Coleman and Jason Aramis, and they integrate Irish step dancing, tap, hip-hop, dance forms, and presents them through a cutting-edge choreography, lights and sound, in a way that reinvents the typical dance show experience for an audience. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and please enjoy your entertainment. Brian Cunningham is being accompanied this evening by Pádraig Walsh. Both Brian and Pádraig are from Connemara, County Galway.
We are hammer step.
Did you enjoy that? Finally, let's ask our entertainment and our dancers for this evening if you'd just like to come on and take a bow. First of all, can we have our Shanos? Thank you. Please welcome back on stage, Ashley and Scott. And please give a huge, huge welcome to Hammerstep. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you agree that was a fantastic opening ceremony. And for all my friends from London, just saying, you have to follow it next year. Thank you. Good night. I'm going to pass you on very shortly for what everyone else is waiting for. We're going to start our awards ceremony very soon. Go back,